Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe they edge it because they're at home. Oh, 2-1 Southampton. What did you say? I'm going to go 2-1.
2-0. Villa do score. Watkins is at scoring last week. I suppose they were very unlucky with that red card, to be honest with you. It was harsh. Yeah, or actually maybe 1-1 this.
1-1.
Actually
Draw.
1-1. And then okay, Saturday morning, Mank Derby.
I know. Fucking, I wish it was so fucking early. Now it's 8:30 over here.
Well, this is like Old Trafford, and I don't know. City are no two games alike either.
No, and the thing is, this is I mean, everyone understandably making fun of United and all that, but they will give big teams a bleak and go because they can sit back. No, you know what I mean? Apart from Liverpool result aside.
But they can't sit back. They have no defence. They have this thing where they've no midfield and no defence.
I know. And there's fans now begging them to get out and go forward and attack.
Here's the thing, right? Varane is out injured, right? And Maguire is so out of form. Right? He might as well. He's playing like a fucking ghost.
He's been so bad. Varane comes back, arguably he should be dropped.
And Luke Shaw is found out as well. He's one that played great with no fans because there was no flack going his way.
Well, it's like players are training. That's what it was. Yeah. We all know the players are great at training and they're fucking useless on a Saturday.
But here's the thing. You have options to change that around.
I know.
They can put, as I keep saying to you, they put McTominay in the centre half and put Alex Telles at left back. You have a you actually have a left back that's Brazilian.
You made a good point there, and you've been on about McTominay going to centre half because I didn't know until you said that he plays there for Scotland at times or whatever,
He brings the ball out.
And the thing is, if I followed United, I would generally, if that was the case, if Varane comes back, I'd say drop Maguire, put McTominay back there beside Varane. You know what I mean? And then it just solidifies it more for them. Because you get a chance against United. No, but the thing about McTominay, that the vibe I get, that he's a bit more sure of himself. He's more steady than a Maguire. At the moment, that is.
Yeah, they do have your man Eric Bailly as well.
I rate him. You just can't stay fit. I think he's a very good player.
I mean that they could play him and McTominay. You know.
True.
You know, like they have options. You just don't change their options. You know.
It's so weird. I mean, they have some great players on paper. They really do. Like a Guardiola or Klopp coach that team.
It's an unbalanced squad. It's an unbalanced squad.
Yeah, but the thing is though, a better coach, like a Guardiola or Klopp, will get better results out of that team. Now it doesn't matter who they drop, but they'll get a system going.
They've got two dominant centre backs now in Varane and Maguire. You both want to be the number one. So you like one has to be the number two. Varane's the number one. Like, and then this is why Maguire is like probably lost his confidence because your man's telling him what to do. Right, and then at the same time, then you're looking at the midfield.
And Maguire's the captain. The star is Greenwood. The star is Greenwood.
Yeah, he's centre forward. He's playing out of position.
He's quality.
Well, he's playing out of position, and his career is going to suffer as well. Ronaldo.
Like they should stick with him. Stick with him, because in 2 years' time, like he's. I think he's brilliant now, but I'm talking about his ceiling. You know, I think he's got a high ceiling. He's quality, man. You see see someone that makes sense.
The thing is, right, I was talking to a United fan today about this, and I said, like, the one thing players City have in their army that is always underrated for me is Mahrez. Mahrez is a killer.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a killer, and he's the one that, if you play him in the striker role, he'll do the job.
Yeah,
it's who they play in the striker role. You know, it's Foden this, Foden that. He's a kind of wide midfielder, and Sterling's hot and cold. But Mahrez is playing, and he's playing as a striker. He'll fucking kill United. That pace through the middle because he has that presence about him now. He's an older player. He's 29 now. You know he has that aura about him. I also think he's a bit underrated within the league. You know, I think if he's playing up front, United are in trouble.
Yeah,
with Foden.
But again, this could be
5-0. You know.
No, but be honest with you, this could be a legit fucking
slaughter.
If City win, this is where I look at it. If City say win the game, it'll be by a cricket score. You know what I mean? It would be a hammering.
Depends how quick City score the first goal. Because then I mean, if whoever scores first, I think is the way the game.
Yeah, if you go down against City, it's tough because they just keep the fucking ball, run the legs out of you.
Yeah,
they're very good at that,
They're a scorpion,
But United have to. United have to go. They're at home. Derby. They have to go for it. If they lose this, but if they win it, they'll get their tails up. You know what I mean? It'd be great if you're a United fan. If they win that, it's like, all right, we're a bit geeky, but we're going in the right direction.
I'll say it to you now, right? If United lose it, right, United not getting top 4, right. Right, it's a big ask. They probably could rescue it. It depends how Arsenal roll. I think Arsenal are going to be a dark horse.
It's a fair point because the odds are they're going to lose to Chelsea as well, and that's all coming up.
Yeah, and then if they got to Anfield and all, like fuck that, So
shit, I didn't even think of that.
They got to Anfield and Spurs and stuff.
And Arsenal, resurgent Arsenal.
Yeah, resurgent Arsenal. There's teams that are better than them. Well, Arsenal have that soft head mentality to play, but you never know. So they have teams that are better than them. They have to play Chelsea twice, So they play
twice, yeah.
And so they
have to play City twice.
Well, City, it starts on Saturday.
No, but I'm just saying they have to play City twice.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right? If United lose, top 4 is a struggle for them, right?
It's definitely
it's on ice.
Yeah,
it's on tin ice, right?
Yeah.
But if City lose, that's them out of the league. That's them in the league.
You reckon?
That's them. That's Liverpool and Chelsea. Yeah, definitely. What's going to save City if they lose twice? But they're losing twice. They're losing at home, and they're going to lose. And they're playing United now. This is their redemption game to give it a go.
So they'll be well up for it.
Yeah, well, they have to.
That's a fair point. They have to.
They have to, because if they don't turn up on Saturday and they lose,
it's going to be doubt in their heads.
Yeah, exactly. But what saves them is the 2 weeks off the international to come back with fresh heads.
I know, but the thing is, like, in fairness, right? Let me respond to that. There's certain games where, man, United did it for years. Liverpool were beating them. So what though? Just went on win the league. It can happen.
Yeah, but the points total is much higher now. It's 90 points minimum. They've already dropped. That means they've already lost 3.
If United beat them on Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Man
City.
But that means they're gonna lose more.
But Man City, in the history in the last couple of seasons, are the only team. Well, if you throw Liverpool in the hat, in terms of going on these 15-game winning streak, like the 14, whatever it is, they're capable of it.
But there's a third wheel in our equation now. Chelsea.
Yeah. They're capable of it, but not capable of it. We'll see, but they haven't been really tested that much either.
Yeah, but the equation is, right, teams didn't try against City and Liverpool, and when Liverpool won that run, saying, like, okay, we'll give up the 3 points. But you add a third team to the mix, it means teams have to try harder because they're giving away 9 points rather than 6. So there's an equation. Go, okay, if they're looking soft, we'll attack them. So teams that weren't going to have a go with you much, for example, say Burnley, who always lose to City, and they did 2-0. But like, they're going to have a go. Palace had to go last week and won. You know what I mean? Palace, like Hodgson, like they won there a few years ago, but they scored wonder goals. But this year, this time, they genuinely beat them.
Yeah.
Like, and that's a warning sign for City.
Yeah, like in fairness, like the Palace were winning the game, like ahead of the game before the red card. In fairness to them.
Yeah. Palace gave it a go.
Yeah.
They had a go. Like, they weren't afraid of it.
But we all know Palace have players like that will give it a go. They are capable on their day to fucking beat you.
I really think if City lose, they're done for the league. Not win the league.
Oh. So have you got?
I don't think so, because
No, go on, carry on. Carry your train of thought.
No, because I think Chelsea being the third wheel in and wrecks City's frame of mind. Having the third team in it. The way it was just Liverpool, they could keep the train of thought in Liverpool.
So
anyway, 3-1.
3-1, I say 4-2.
Brentford and Norwich.
Okay, so we speak ball this. 3-0 Brentford.
3-1 Brentford, sorry. Norwich gone down with 2 points. Chelsea, Burnley, we've already covered
4-1 Burnley. I knew that would get your attention. Now 4-1 Chelsea. They're on a roll. They're on a roll.
Chelsea. Okay, Palace and Wolves.
Ooh.
Jeez, Wolves are hit form.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Was that 2 points at the top 4?
That could be a good game.
2-2.
I was going to go 3-3.
Could be. Brighton and Newcastle.
Brighton. I'm going to go Brighton. 3-1 Brighton.
Go 0-0.
Oh, Jesus.
Sunday. Not the Sunday stuff. Arsenal and Watford.
Oh, Arsenal. 3-1.
I say 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
Well, Watford, Ranieri can defend for his life when he wants it, though, as well. So you don't know. Everton and Spurs, not on TV, by the way. I think Spurs going to win this. 2-0, even 3-0.
I'm going to go 1-0.
Leeds, Leicester. Jesus, Leeds are home, though.
So? Yeah.
Leicester played tonight. They played a few of their big goals. 2-1, probably. And it'd be a late goal for Leicester.
I'm going to go. I'll edit that yawn out. I'm going to go 2-2.
West Ham and Liverpool.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, West Ham played a few players tonight. West Ham had Benarama playing tonight. They'd Royce. I think the only one I don't. I think they played Fabianski in the league and Viola in the Europa League. I mean, he was in goal for Fulham last year, and they were playing in Craven Cottage, and he played and kept them in it. You know?
Yeah. Some good players. As long as they keep Antonio fit, they're not the same team without him.
Yeah, I think Antonio has done Liverpool damage down the years when he's turned up and he looks like they're like second coming to Pele. A few games played against Liverpool, but I think he's got more consistent now when it's kind of leveled out. You know, he used to just have one game in 5 or something where he looked amazing, and that was usually against Liverpool, and you're like going, "Fuck!" He was like fucking Pele escaped the victory. You know, so like I mean. And you know, you get games go, fuck, we didn't. It was like this against Chelsea last week, and it was nowhere to be seen. You know, but now I think he's found his form that he's leveled out a bit. Like, and you know what you're getting. The one player Liverpool always have a problem with is your man Fornals. You know, I think he always is a pain in the hole for Liverpool. Benarama is good, but I don't know. Also, West Ham's back four very. Not Cresswell, but the two lads at the back is Ogbonna and the other fella, Diop. Very fucking savvy defenders, very know how to hit the deck and all that. Played the canny way, you know. They play great canny, then Royce and Souček are monoliths in midfield as well. So they're a big team in certain areas. Then they play 5 in midfield. I think it's Benarama is usually on the left, and Fornals plays somewhere in that midfield as a sort of pseudo 10. Jarbone, yeah, he's been playing, and then
playing well.
And Benarama are playing, you know, wide, very wide, and then midfield is usually being Fornals, Souček, and Royce. It's a bit of a different. Like they do, their first 11 will hurt you. I don't know whether they have enough off the bench if the game's not going that way. They'll hurt you after that. And they've been very lucky with injuries, in fairness. Usually West Ham get crippled with injuries.
Yeah, Liverpool have an extra day's rest. And the second half against Atletico Madrid wouldn't have been the most physical for them.
No, it was a canter. And also, one thing in West Ham, happy with West Ham, is that was only a short trip to Belgium. It's not far back. Probably all home in their beds by now.
Liverpool have Fabinho back. They got half into Thiago's legs. So,
and Henderson got another. Like, I mean, Henderson, there's nobody really with knock.
So those 3 may start the game.
I think so. I think Ox starts again with the same. I think the same team. For me, I was out injured, so Jota starts, and the rest picks itself. I don't know. It's hard to say. If Liverpool play like they did Wednesday night and just roll out imperious, then we win. You know, they're a better team.
Yeah, but the West Ham will give anybody a game at home. Anybody.
Yeah, but Liverpool actually have a good record down there.
Yeah. What might help Liverpool as well, West Ham will go for them. They'll go for it.
They might. This is where I think the Moyes factor comes in with playing Liverpool.
I don't know, man. I think
the Moyes factor kicks in.
It'd be crazy not to give it a go. The role they're on. I mean, they're on such a good run themselves. If they were to get beaten by Liverpool, it doesn't wobble them because they've been doing so. It's like a free hit for them.
I don't know. I don't think it's never a free hit because they see themselves as the top 4 side with the squad they have now. They see themselves as going for a Champions League position.
No. I agree. I think they are going for that. But I'm saying if they were to get beaten, it wouldn't wobble them. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's harder. Like if say United won and they lost, it's harder charge for a top 4 position,
Yeah. I'm just going to say, do you want to go and predict it? I have no fucking clue in this game. That's the truth to God. There's always, in my head's of it, just
I think Liverpool can be a bit meaner away than they are at home. But being our backs, Henderson helps Trent down that side. I think that side of the pitch where Trent is the killer side in this game. I think it's where West Ham are weakest. Cresswell's not that good. So I think they've done them a million times so far. Down that side of Salah and Trent and Henderson. I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool.
wow. Okay.
See Liverpool concede. Unless Antonio does fucking
I see West Ham scoring. They're 100% going to score. The thing is, could be a 2.
When they score, it's a
2-1.
garbage time, 1 goal.
Could be a 2-1 to Liverpool. It's going to be a tight game, man. It's going to be a tough game. West Ham are a good team.
It's going to be tough, but they're playing the Spanish champions and making a show of them the midweek. So
it's a fair point.
It's not, let them show them, and the talent of their squad was a lot greater than West Ham's.
Yeah.
You think? The Milan derby Sunday night. AC Milan are unbeaten, actually.
Ibrahimovic.
I think they're beating one, actually. Maybe beating once. Ibrahimovic, Giroud. I think Inter have the better team, but I think Milan seem to have more ways of playing. I don't know. I think probably entertaining 2-2.